What's up, everybody? Not sure who's on. Who's on? We're live. We're live with you guys, and I'm starving. Mm. Mm. Okay, let's get this party started. Who's on? Who's on? We wanna let's wait a few more minutes so we can get started with the live stream. Mm. Welcome, guys. What we're going to talk about though is we having a we having a guest on Tuesday, and I want to talk about that. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek on the actually the subjects that we're gonna talk about, the things I'm gonna break down in that with that guest. Sneak peek. Oh, so okay. Let's see. There you go. How's everybody doing? Hmm. Let's get this party started. Hmm. So it looks like StreamYard wants to charge me. Yeah, let's upgrade it then. DB. Mm. All right, guys. Let's wait a few more minutes to allow other people. Mm. All right. Postal code. Okay. There you go. Anybody on? Okay, guys. Let's wait for you guys to come in. Mm-hmm. One, two. already. Hmm. Let's see where else we can. Let's do it on Facebook too. Okay. Who's in? Let's get this party started. How you guys doing? Let's start with, there's four of us here. Let's start with you guys. You have any questions? What we're going to talk about today is we have a guest coming in our video on Tuesday. We're going to put a video tomorrow according to our schedule, but on Tuesday we're gonna put out another video because we have a guest. So we're gonna have a lot of interesting things for you on Tuesday. The person, our guest, has worked with multiple corporations, helping them with business loans, funding to access up to 2,500,000, 25, $250,000 in funding without the need of a guarantee. So this guest has an array of subjects for us, and I cannot wait to bring this for you guys. Awesome content. Howdy, Facebook user. I cannot see your name. I recommend that you go to settings in your Facebook, go to settings, and then allow StreamYard to have access so we can see your name when you come in. So the way you do it, on your upper right, click, I don't know if you're on a computer or on a mobile. If you're on a computer, on your upper right, click on the drop down button and click on settings. When you go to settings, you're gonna search for StreamYard and just give it access. Hey, Abud, man. No, you came right on time, Abud. Thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate you. You came in this time, man. That's all that matters. Mm. I have a lot of good stuff for you guys. I cannot wait. So again, this coming Tuesday, I have a guest for you guys. We're gonna be talking about business funding, business loans, business credit cards. What do you need the right structure for you to be able to access funding? And we're talking about up to $250,000. Imagine what you can do if you access $250,000 in funding for your business with no personal guarantee. Let's just wait a little longer. I'm going to show you guys how to access. I'm going to show you how to give StreamYard permission in your Facebook. So that way, when you come in, we are able to see your name. Okay, so right here, this is your Facebook. So go ahead and go here, this drop down. Okay, click in there. You see where it says settings and privacy. Click in there, and then go ahead and click on settings. Then on settings, you're gonna go down where it says apps and websites. Click there. Once you're there, you're gonna look for StreamYard. You see, it says it's StreamYard. Click where it says view and edit. And then here, you're gonna give access to StreamYard, okay? Name and profile pictures, see? So you're gonna choose your profile here, and you're gonna click and give access to StreamYard to have access to your Facebook. That's the only way that I can see you guys when you come in from Facebook. I hope that helps. I'm gonna revisit this again. So, all right, Abud, thank you so much for coming in. I think you missed the last live stream, but this time you came in and you came in right on time. So I appreciate you, man, for coming and stopping by. I'm sorry, guys, I've been starving. Mm. What's going on, brother? Welcome back. Welcome back. What's going on? Where are you up to, man? All right. Okay, so again, this live stream is to talk about what we're having on Tuesday. Fronte, we have a special guest this Tuesday, and he's going to be addressing a lot of questions. Thank you, baby. About business funding, business credit cards, and also the right structures, or actually the right structure to be ready to access business funding. Now, remember, and I've told you this many times, that when you're applying for these tier one companies like Suma and Crown Office and such, these companies are considered like a tier one, and they're not very strict when it comes to approving you for a net 30. Specifically, also because they're charging you $100 fee. Some of them charge you even more, $200. Some of them charge you, but and you know their only requirement is for you to have an EIN number and a Dun and Bradstreet number. But when you're talking about accessing funding, and especially like $100,000, $250,000 in funding, then these companies they ask you for a little more. So we're gonna pass. Um, we're gonna move on from the net 30s, and this is the real deal. This is when you talk about accessing funding for your business. You know, with the current situation, some businesses have been shut down. Imagine if these businesses had this information, right? That they will be able to access funding. They will be able to access $100,000, $250,000. That would have given them like a little more leeway to stay open and throughout the situation that's coming, happening right now. So this is one of the things that we're gonna talk about on our video on Tuesday. And today, what I wanted to give you is a sneak peek of the subjects that we're going to talk about. You have to be ready when you're going to sit down with an underwriter, with a financial institution, and you're going to ask them for 100, 50, 100, or 200, $250,000. You have to be ready. You need to know what to bring when you're sitting down with the underwriter, or with the person in charge of approving your account. So you have to be ready when you come to speak with these people. So comes Tuesday, you're going to be ready. You're going to have the information to access said account. Now come in with, a pen and paper, come in with, notepad, and so you can write down this information. Again, our guest has helped multiple companies access up to $250,000. And I may be selling him a little short, probably up to $1 million. But I have to really wait until Tuesday so you guys come in and you're ready to learn all the things we have in store for you guys. It's going to be really off the charts. And this is in another level. Again, this is not your net 30s and stuff like that. That is really important, but I believe that we put out enough content about net 30s and stuff like that I felt the need to bring you like a fresh of breath air, or a fresh of breath air, just to bring you more information, different information. Past, you can only talk about net 30 so much, right? So I want to bring you some information, because the information that I've given you so far has been kind of like a stepping stone for you guys to build your business credit. But what's going to happen though when you have already stepped on that, stepping stone, and you want to move on to a higher level? So this is what we're doing, and nobody best for this than our guest on Tuesday, that he's going to talk about how to access funding, and this is, like I said, at another level. So I'm excited, guys, for you, because I know this is going to benefit you tremendously. So do not miss our video on Tuesday. And I wanted, in this live stream, again, I wanted to give you a sneak peek of that. We're gonna post our video tomorrow, as per our regular schedule. But then comes Tuesday, we're gonna have also that video. Well, the video is, well, okay. Hold on. Let's say it's going to be Wednesday. By the way, my bad. On Tuesday is when I'm going to speak with our guest, and then on Wednesday, I'm going to post the video. I'm so sorry, I'm messing this up. So it's on Tuesday, actually, and Wednesday. So let me actually correct that. Wednesday. It's actually on Wednesday. I'm gonna speak with our guest on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'm gonna post the video. Sorry about that, guys. Hi all, my name is Leroy, and I'm new to the channel. Leroy, welcome, 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 and I wanted to tell you how grateful I am that you are on this live stream. I will appreciate if you went ahead and subscribe to our channel, Leroy. I guarantee you're going to learn a lot. Out of all the business credit channels, we're the only one who speaks from a perspective, from our experience, right? We speak in our videos based on our experience. We're not just sharing a random screen giving you information. We're showing you the information and what was the process, what was our experience and all the videos that we share in our channel are from a first, like a first person experience perspective, so to speak, if that makes sense. So welcome, please subscribe. I appreciate it being here, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for subscribing. You are the man. All right, guys. So again, I corrected my mistake there with when we're gonna post a video. Again, I'm going to speak with our guest on Wednesday, but we're posting the video on. I'm messing this up. We're talking with our guest on Tuesday and posting the video on Wednesday. I think it's because I'm hungry. Leroy, What can we help you with today? Do you have any questions? Anything that we can help you with today, Leroy? So feel free to ask, man. Um, what we're doing is giving you guys a sneak peek of what we're gonna talk about on Wednesday with our guest. So we have a special guest coming on, and we have some good information to give you guys. So these are some of the. I'm gonna show you right now some of the subjects we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna show it to you briefly. I'm gonna give you some of the questions we're going to be breaking down. And when I when I when I first founded my business, I mean these were things that I was very keen to having in place. What is so? Let me see. These are just some of the questions I want to touch on, and I'm gonna show you these briefly. Some of the questions. Leroy, it's one of your videos you mentioned about no, yeah. So what would you recommend for an address? This is my take on that, Leroy. This is my take. My take on that is, hey, it depends where you want to go with building your business credit. If you want to stay within the tier one and tier two accounts, you may get away with a virtual address. Okay, if you're staying within tier one and tier two, you may get away with having a virtual account. Now, if you if you are trying to access credit cards and even the fintech companies nowadays, and you're trying to access funding, that's not going to fly. A virtual address is not going to cut it. So you're going to have a physical address. I will prefer, like, if you cannot pay a facility of your own because you have like a small agency or a small e-commerce or something like that, that you cannot afford having a physical address, then your best bet is to have a small co-working space. If you have a small co-working space, you're going to have not only a business address, but you have your individual suite, which is excellent because let's say the underwriter denies you because you have a virtual office, which if you have established that relationship with them, they will tell you, then you have, the authority to dispute that and say, hey, no, this is actually my physical address. I am in a building and I have my own individual suite. So you can tell them that, and they cannot deny you because, hey, you don't need an entire building for you to show that you're a real business. So I hope that helps, Leroy. But again, if you want to stay within the tier one and tier two, you may get away with a virtual address. However, if you're trying to access business credit cards and business funding, then that's going to be a problem because in this case, the underwriters, they actually go out and search for your address. And if they see that there are like 3, 4, 5, 10 businesses under the same address with no individual suite, then that's going to be a problem. I hope that helps, man. Yeah, for sure, man. And you know, so guys, try to, if you're trying to access funding and stuff like that, just make sure that you have a physical address. I'm going to share with you an email from a fintech company that I was approved by, eventually I was approved, from them. But they denied me initially because um, I had a virtual address. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can show you guys. Let's see. Let me see, guys. I just want to make sure that I share this. Okay, here it is. I just sent up the application. Okay. Okay, so I want to share this email with you guys, so you know what I'm talking about when I say business address. I'm gonna try to cover here. Unfortunately, here's a variation. Delete. Okay, so I'm just trying to cover this here so you guys can see it. Uh, okay, here's the email that I wanted to show you. And shoot, I just want to cover. Okay. So as you can see here, hi Wilbur. Unfortunately, to adhere to federal regulations, the lease will be required to verify the virtual office address. If no such leasing document is available, we can redo the application using your home address as the business address, and we can continue. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys are seeing this, but what I'm showing you is that email from that person that told me that they cannot approve me if, with a virtual address. So you can see it here. Initially, let's see, sorry, couldn't answer. He sent me an email, received feedback from, look at here. I'm just trying to cover as much as I can. I received feedback from the back office, and they've indicated that because the address you listed is a virtual office, they will need additional verification. Can you please provide a lease, including the signature page, that the team can validate the address? Okay, guys, so you can see there that in order for you to be approved for the fintech companies, they require for you to have an actual address. Now, because of the relationship that I built up with the person that was helping me out, his name is Abrash. So he said, "Hey, do you have a lease?" Now, when you have a co-working space, like I told you before, you have your own office and stuff. So they have you sign a lease. So you have a real lease from the company under your company's name. So it is important. And you can find a co-working space for probably under $400, depending on the city you're in. You can find a small office in a co-working space for about $500 or less. So try that, guys. Now, here, take a look at this. These are some of the questions or some of the things, the topics that we're going to discuss on Wednesday. Okay, again, the conversation, the interview is going to take place on Tuesday, but I'm going to publish the video. I'm going to upload it on Wednesday for you guys. So, do you have an operating agreement? Are you using corporate resolutions? What is your budget for business credit? Now, these questions are crucial when you're building business credit. That's why I wanted to put these questions here as a sneak peek, because I promised you I was going to give you a sneak peek. So, guys, if you're trying to access business funding, if you're not just building business credit just because, or just to say that you have a cool, Home Depot account or a cool business Best Buy account, if you're actually building your business credit for, you're trying to achieve a goal of investing, or like in my case, doing real estate. So this is perfect, guys. This Wednesday, you guys are going to check out this interview that I'm going to do to this person. Now I have a document here with some of the questions that we're going to discuss, but I'm not going to share it. So I'm going to be patient with you guys. All right. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So guys, anyways, I wanted to come on here really quickly and give you a sneak peek of that. Remember, tomorrow we have our regular programming. Gonna have our regular video tomorrow. Then on Tuesday, I'm going to have that interview, and then on Wednesday, I'm gonna post the video for you guys. So keep an eye out for that. Do you guys have any questions about any topic that we can address right now before we wrap it up? Any questions, you guys? I just wanted to come on and give you a sneak peek of the things that we're going to talk about on the interview, which I'm going to post on Wednesday. Okay. Again, guys, what we try to do with our channel, it's to be a little different and show you things from our perspective. You know what I mean? We try to only talk about things that we have experienced in our business credit journey. Hey, is it possible to attain bank revolving credit cards without a PG, assuming you have 15 plus accounts reporting and 2 years in business? All will you need to have a rolling average of money in the account? Reggie, that's an excellent question. And I want you to tune in on the video on Wednesday because the person that we're going to have on, our guest, he has helped a lot of companies access up to $250,000 in funding for companies. That is a very interesting question, though. Depending on your yearly revenue, you're going to be able to access revolving credit cards from banks, and it depends on the banks as well. Now, what if I told you that you don't need big banks for you to have that? Again, fintech companies have been approved for a few of them, and if you have a decent cash flow, they will approve you based on your cash flow, and some of them will approve you X amount of times depending on your cash flow and how much cash you have liquid on your account, your business account. But again, going back to your question, the best route to build that relationship to access revolving credit cards with banks is to get a secured credit card, and then you use it, pay on time regularly. And what's going to happen is that after 12 months, in some cases less, they will return your deposit back and give you an unlock unsecured credit card under your business name. And then from there, as you use the card, they will increase the credit limit that they have uh, given you from the get-go. Now, again, they will, for instance, let's say you do $1,000 secure credit card with Wells Fargo, um, and this may vary from each person. Okay, I'm telling you what I've heard from the people that I'm helping to build business credit. So Wells Fargo, for instance, you put $1,000 on a secure account and a CD account or whatnot. They'll give you a credit card, a secured credit card for $1,000 because you put $1,000 cash. What's going to happen is, in some instances, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen, to everybody. After 3 months, they'll give you three times the credit limit of your initial deposit. Okay, you still have your deposit, but they'll give you a credit limit for three times what you have in your account. In this case, $3,000 because you have $1,000. So far, so good. Now, when you use that account for probably 6 months to a year, then they'll give you your deposit back and then they'll unsecure the card, the credit card. So I hope that helps, Reggie. And I'm telling you that based on, the experience of people that I'm helping right now to build business credit. So I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions. All right, guys. What I'm going to do for you guys, just to have the authority of speaking on the subject, I'm going to try to have a secure. First, I'm gonna try to do it with Chase, since I've relationship established with Chase. But what I want to do, I'm gonna go to Wells Fargo and get a secure credit card, and then build a relationship from there. I had an interview with a banker a week ago, and I'm trying to really build that relationship with them. It's a local bank here in my state, in my city. So after that happens, I'm gonna keep you guys posted because, like, again, I like to speak on things that I've experienced firsthand. So, but for you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get that experience with Wells Fargo, get a secure credit card, and then I'm gonna keep you guys posted with that. Um, I'm glad that helps, Reggie. Thank you so much, man, for showing up on the live stream. I don't know if any of you has any other questions. I'm about to wrap this up. Any of you have any questions? Again, remember, the entire idea and the reason for this live stream is because we're having a guest on Wednesday. So we're posting that video on Wednesday. I'm speaking with somebody that has helped companies access $250,000 in business funding. Okay, he has helped a lot of companies, and in the bottom, it's here in the bottom, you can see a sneak peek of the subjects that we're going to break down on that video. So do not miss that video. It's going to be a lot of information. Again, we can talk about net 30 is only for so much. So what we're trying to do is give you different information. And this guest has been a major contributor to this channels from day one. This gentleman has been really generous with the information, and he's been helping us understand certain things based on his experience. So prepare your questions about accessing business funding and business credit cards. Okay, so this Wednesday, you guys are in for a treat. All right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for coming on the live stream. I'll see you tomorrow. We're posting another video for tomorrow, just our regular schedule. Then Wednesday, we're gonna post that interview with this guest. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. Let me see if I have my email here. Send me an email if you have any questions, guys. Let me see. This is my email. Send me an email, guys, if you have any questions. This is it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Keep tuned. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Turn on the bell notification so you are notified every time we upload a video. Thank you, Fronte. Thank you, Reggie, Leroy. Thank you, guys. Abud, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.